All right. Okay. I love to see these faces. We have a lot of experience, and I'm glad because today's going to that's going to really benefit. All right, but let's rock and roll. Who's got something good to share in the new year? I should just record you and have that play. All right, tell us about it, Sapna. What listing? Oh, I guess we should have this going around. Um, yeah, you're the only one in here.
I had got on this appointment back in 2019. I'd kept in touch with them. They had called me again in 2021. They wanted to buy a house, and we found one, and then the builder ended up not giving it to us because a lot was double sold.
Oh yeah,
So
when was that again?
2021.
Ah, makes sense, right?
And
Yeah.
then they just gave up and they said, you know what, we're just gonna stay in the house. And then I got a call. She said that the same day her husband passed away, she called me and she goes, Ed passed away and I need to talk to you. So as and so I went over there, and for now, I think 3 months we've been cleaning up and getting it ready, getting the roof changed, and it just went up on the market today.
Awesome.
So
Tell
I
us about
thought
it.
it's time, huh?
Tell
It's
us
a
about the
6-bedroom home,
Okay.
5,120 square feet.
Okay.
It has a casita. It has like those patios inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Foyer.
And then it has 4 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms down. And she, even though I wanted her to price it at a certain price, she insisted on wanting to be lower. So that's why it wasn't on the market yet, because we were going back and forth. It's gonna be $1,050,000.
Okay.
But if she'd give me 3 months, I can get 1.2, but she did not want to do it.
Okay.
She wants to get out and go to Florida.
Okay.
Telfair.
Telfair.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Hello,
right.
everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Um, just like Sapna, I have a listing going up tomorrow. It's my first luxury listing.
All right, way to go.
It is in Houston. It's in Somerset Green, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It's going to be 710.
Okay.
I'm having a open house on Saturday. So if you guys have any buyers that are wanting to come to Houston in the
Cool.
Memorial/Heights area, come on out.
Awesome. Love it. Good job. Congratulations. Let's go. Who else got something good? Come on, something good to share. Come on, we just had all these holidays. Nobody has something personal?
Whose kids went back to school today? I know, tomorrow, mine are here.
I know. Come on, guys. Anybody online?
Something personal.
Okay, let's go. Sapna's got something personal.
Sharon takes the credit for this one.
Oh, here we go.
I've started walking since January 1,
Okay.
every single day so far.
Oh, every single day since the 8th of January? Woo! Told you she's got a head start. She's got a head start.
Okay,
this
like you
year.
guys, you don't know what a big deal it is.
It is
Okay,
a big deal. I understand. I
nobody
understand.
sees me walking. Okay,
I
my
understand.
neighbors are freaking out. They're like, "What's going on?" And but it's because Sharon is like, "Did you walk today? Did you walk today?"
Accountability.
And so
works,
I
guys.
am, yeah, and I'm doing. Sometimes I forget, and I'm still going out at 11 o'clock at night, even if I forget. Like
Wow.
I'm not going to bed until I
You
have
walk.
done my walk. So yeah, it's the best time when nobody's out there.
I love it. I love it. Good job, Sapna.
Great job.
Accountability works, guys. Thank you, Sharon, for that.
Lee's being voluntold to share something.
Who is voluntold?
Her husband is Santa.
That's not supposed to be
I
secret.
don't know if it's really new, but new since I've been here that my youngest got engaged. So we're excited.
Yes. Congratulations. That was awesome. Jimmy's got something. Now we're rolling. All right,
See, we just needed some stories.
Just was excited. My daughter, she got pulled up to varsity for her first game yesterday. So
all right.
sophomore, she's a point guard for the JV. Now she's playing varsity, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome. Love it. Love it.
Right.
I think Catherine had something.
Proud papa.
Oh, didn't you raise your hand just now? Oh, that you raised your hand. That's why I nodded at you saying coming next. You're stretching? All right, who else got it? Anybody else? Anybody else?
I want to.
I'll share.
For this jacket.
All right,
though.
who was that? Brandy?
I
Who
love
was
this
that?
jacket.
Yes, it's Brandy.
All right, Brandy, what you got?
Hey, speaking of engagement, someone had just mentioned, so my oldest just got engaged, so that is
right.
super exciting, and it just makes me a little teary because she's my first. And then my son, he plays football and got invited to a senior bowl, so that's a pretty big deal in his world and our
Yes.
world as well. So a couple good things happening for the kids starting off the year, and it's just very exciting for them.
It's awesome. Love it. Congratulations on all of that. Yes, excited to
you.
see all that. Good deal. They can that can be a domino effect, right? All right, anybody else? All right, here we go. Yeah, we're rolling. Now we're rolling. This is what the team meeting was. How'd y'all guess?
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
So yesterday I officially moved into my office here.
Yeah.
So I'm here.
Yes, you are. Good job. That is something big. Love it.
Period.
Welcome in.
Who's next? Who wants an office?
Hello, my name is Joe Baladez, and I just got my realtor license.
All right, congratulations.
So- and I'm thinking about joining the team.
Okay,
Nice.
I know. Love it. Welcome in. Anybody else? Something good. Ready to rock and roll into 25? Let's do it. Okay, awesome. And we'll start with appreciation for lunch.
I'd like to.
Come on up, Keely. What you got? It's been a minute since you've been here, right? Just a little bit.
I don't look like that anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we can take care of that. All right, enlighten us on all the awesome things you do. Well, it'd be nice if we turned it on. There we go.
Scream.
No, you're good. They can't hear you online.
That I haven't met. I'm Keely Moore. I'm the Director of Partnerships for Free Model here in the state of Texas. And I know we have done several projects with your team. And in hearing your story this morning about your listing, I couldn't help but think that, wow, that would have been a great Free Model fit. So what we do is we partner with real estate agents. We are a resource that you can extend to your clients for if they need fresh paint, new floors, a new roof, something repaired, something updated, whatever it may be, so that they can get top dollar when they hit the market. We will come in and plan, manage, and pay for that. And we allow them to just pay us back when they close. So we offer up to 1 year deferred payment with no interest, no time-based fees. That is just contingent upon equity in the home. So we're not pulling credit. We're not looking at income, nothing to that effect. We just want to make sure there's enough equity in the home for everybody to get paid in the end. And each project gets assigned a project director. So ideally, you as an agent have your PD that you work with in Houston. You guys have a great workflow built. You know each other well. But that project director manages everything from start to finish. So from putting together that initial bid for your client, taking photos, taking measurements, to picking finishes based on ARV comps, ordering materials, managing subs, they are project managing that from start to finish so that you guys aren't picking paint colors or coming up with flooring ideas or making trips to Home Depot so that you can focus on your businesses in 2025 and not kind of those ancillary things. We'll do a little bit of anything and everything within the home. We don't do foundations. We don't add square footage. Everything else is typically free. It's within our scope of work. So, any questions for me? Sure.
Hey, Keely, good morning. I have a quick question for you.
Hi.
Yeah, keep going. It's all one.
Number one, are your prices competitive with the ones that which don't ask for at the closing? And then number two, do you charge any interest rate on it?
So no interest, no time-based fees. Homeowner pays $0 until they close. That's done just via a seller's escrow demand. And as far as being competitive, if you are comparing us and our quote with other licensed and insured general contractors, we should be neck and neck. If you find that we're higher, give me a call.
Okay, thank you.
Shannon, now you have the question. Hang on.
Thank you.
Hockley right now, I could probably use.
And I have one at Beasley as well.
I tend to say within 30 miles kind of radius. Our project directors are scattered all around the city and most of them are a little bit more suburban. So we could take a look at it and see if that's kind of within their range. Just general rule of thumb is like, if you can get contractors out there, we can get contractors out there. If not, it may be a little difficult. Cool, then it should be good.
Mike.
Interior design, with this.
We sure do. So all of our project directors have interior design, renovation, remodel backgrounds. So they in and of themselves are kind of that perfect hybrid of an interior designer, but also able to manage projects for renos, remodels.
Cool.
Awesome. I think we've got it. I've got cards and flyers in there where lunch will be. And my cards have my cell on them. So just give me a shout, shoot me a text. I'm always happy to help. Thanks,
Awesome.
y'all.
Thank you,
Happy
Keely.
New Year.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Awesome. All right. Let's keep rolling. Whoops. There we go. All right. So we're rolling into 2025 and yes, we're here to get your butt into gear. Okay. So we have some great things coming up here in January. So let's go through them real quick. Don't navigate without a GPS. This is goal settings. I'm bringing it back on Friday. Okay. So if you missed it at the end of Camp KW in December, and you want to take business planning clinic, because if you missed that in November, which is the next slide, then please come on Friday. It's available in hybrid, meaning you can be in person here in the training room or on Zoom. We'll work through building out your monetary and transactional goals. Okay, and then we'll write them onto a GPS, which is a goals plan, an action plan for 2025. That's going to then translate into, so that's again Friday from 1 to 3 o'clock. We may be done by 2:30. It's just a hands-on workshop, okay? Because that translates into, if you missed Andy's business planning clinic in November that she had done, you're getting one more opportunity to. All right, next Tuesday on the 14th, I am doing business planning clinic right here in the training room from 9 to 3. This is why I encourage you to get that GPS taken care of prior, so when we hit that portion during the business planning clinic, we can kind of fly through it. Okay, so it's a smooth operation. There will be lunch provided. It's 9 to 3. Please register. Do have a capacity in here, and we need to have a head count. All right, so if you missed it in November, I encourage you to be here on Tuesday. Okay, and please register. All right, that being said, Krista is going to follow me up next week as well. We have 2 options here with Agent Financials. Okay, so what's Agent Financials? Agent Financials is essentially how to run the back end of your business. Remember, you're not just a real estate agent selling homes, you're also a business. Do you operate like a business? Do you think of yourself as a business? Well, that's what this is entirely about, right? It's about your finances. It's about how to disperse your commissions and allocate the funds and where they should be going. How do you withhold taxes? We're going to talk about banking. She'll talk about business entities. Right? Are you protecting yourself from liability? That's all. She's going to cover that. Now, you might have taken that with me in the past. Now, you know Krista, and she has a accounting background, so this will be a different spin on it, a different take on it. You may get some different perspective, different nuggets from it. So I highly encourage you to take it. She's actually done something pretty awesome. She split it up into 2 different options here for you. All right, if you are in the PC and if you are newer, then on Thursday there's a Agent Financials Lite. All right, so you're not completely overwhelmed and deer in the headlights. She'll take it slow, and it's not going to be as robust, okay? That's from 9 to 12 on Thursday if you're part of the Product Sales Productivity Coaching Program, all right? And then the full-blown Agent Financials is the following Tuesday, the 21st, all day. It's a full-day workshop, 9 to 3. There's going to be the material and everything, just like Business Planning Clinic. You'll get the material, okay? There will be a registration for this. We'll shoot it out here later today, okay? So again, we encourage the registration, that way we get a number, okay? 1, there's a capacity. 2, for any other information that we need. All right, any questions on either one of those? We're good? Business Planning Clinic next Tuesday, Agent Financials the week after. Highly encourage all of y'all to, especially if you haven't done it recently. All right, hey Brandon, come on up here. You got some pretty cool things going on with KWYP? All right, you're on the clock. Yeah, like 42 seconds, that's what you got.
I can do it in 30.
All right, just kidding. Go for it.
All right. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year. So officially, my term for president of KWYP has officially started as of January 1st.
Congratulations, buddy.
So we are So excited about all the amazing things that we have coming on. First thing is first, January 16th, we are doing an informational session regarding YP and all the amazing things that it could do for you and your business, regardless of age. We want everybody to come out, and we want Vibrant Spirits to be a part of this as well. You too, Sapana. Along with that, on January 23rd, we are doing a content creation day to follow. And then February, we have some amazing things. I know we are also soft launching. Wendy Papazan has agreed to speak for KWYP Wealth event coming in March. More details will soon be to follow as well. So look out for all of these great things. We are so excited to launch KWYP here in Houston and all the amazing things that are going on. So thank y'all so much.
All right, so quick recap. So this is Woodson's Reserve, and you're doing content creation there?
Content creation.
Okay, it's in spring, and what's the date on it?
It is, oh, I don't put the date on there. I'm so sorry. It went on in the newsletter. It is January 23rd.
Okay, January 23rd from 12 to 2.
From 12 to 2.
Okay, all right, and other events to follow.
And other events to follow.
Okay, thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bold is coming up. All right, so get ready. We've got Bold coming up. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Bold, okay, or need a refresher, it's our accountability training program, okay, that's taught by Bold trainers from, across the country. We have Scott Toombs coming in. He is absolutely one of the best. All right, absolutely one of the best. We are very purposeful about who we bring in here as our Bold trainer. And Scott Toombs is absolutely one of the best. It's a 6-session program. Okay, there is a cost factor to this. There is absolutely a cost factor to this, because the point of this is for you to get into and engage in the activities that we know we should be doing, yet we don't do, right? Sharon, how many times have you taken Bold? Actually, this is a great time for some testimonials. Bold, how many times have you taken Bold? Come on, I'm putting you on the spot.
I have taken Bold, I think it's been 18 times.
Okay, 18 times, absolutely. So why do you keep taking it, Sharon? You could probably teach it yourself.
Because I'm dumb.
Yeah, we all know that's not true. Yeah.
I keep taking Bold because it keeps me accountability to my business and doing everything on a regular basis, because I take it probably twice a year.
Okay.
If I'm not taking it here, I'm going to another office to take it.
Okay. So what is that typically, what kind of results do you typically have when you're all in Bold?
Doing the work,
Mm-hmm.
not just writing the work down and said you did it, but everyone fails to understand in Bold, if you doing the work, it's going to show up. It's just like in your business. If you're doing it, it shows up. But if you don't do anything, it's going to show up as well.
Yeah.
So Bold has really taught me how to be accountable in my database with my clients and just staying on top of everything. And it keeps you motivated to do more and more and more, because you're with like-minded people that are doing the same. So if you're sitting there and you're in your group and you're doing nothing, then that's all on you, because that means you just don't want to do anything. I suggest if you want to kick this year off, then go for it. Make it happen and get in Bold and be bold about 2025.
I love it. Thank you, Sharon. There's not much more I need to add to that, is there? All right, that's full testimonial right there. All right, so how's Bold going to work? First step is February 27th. All right, and then it's going to be every Thursday after that. We're doing Bold on Thursdays this time around. Mind you, we did not actually host Bold in 2024, so this is your chance to get in right here and get the year off right. There is no cost to step one. Okay, there's no cost to step one, so I highly encourage you guys to all register. It will be hosted right here at the office, right here at Southwest. Mind you that we will have limitations. There will be a capacity, not only for the training room, but also because we are sharing it with our other sister offices as well. Okay, so if you're interested in getting Bold, make sure that you register quickly. And then it takes place every Thursday after that. You're seeing the dates on here. It is going to be held from 8:30 to 3 p.m. once a week. Okay, and then the rest of the days are meant for you to do all the work that's going to be assigned to you. All right, here's the registration QR codes right there, along with the dates again. This is all going to get blasted out to you all as well through email and text and the Facebook group. This one on the right, on the left-hand side, is the first step, which has no cost to it, and then the right side is the rest of the full Bold registration. Now, Bold does cost $7.99. Okay, $7.99. Now, for those of you that are extremely familiar with it, we typically do a reimbursement program, okay? We'll get a little bit more into detail on that, and we'll give that to you in writing as well, okay, as we finalize the terms of that. All right, ready to move forward? All right, HAR. You want me to cover this, Norman, or you got it? All right, guess what, guys? Comes every year. Yeah, we get a laundry list. All right, HAR dues are due. There's no way to avoid it. All right. Again, so technically, if you have not done your HAR dues yet, it's past due. They were due on the 31st. All right. Today's the 8th, right? So make sure you go ahead and you take care of that. Now, I believe if you haven't done by the 15th, they're going to come knocking. You're going to start losing your access to it, and then they're going to start hounding us. Guys, we don't like it when they come hound us. Okay. So please take care of that. Now, if you have already done it, good job, great job. And we have our contest, if you don't remember, for who's going to get covered for December's bill. All right, we got Chad St. Jean in here already. Yeah, come on, don't be shaking your head. Chad St. Jean, you want to come and pick the winner for us on who? Oh, but Brad will. All right, Brad, you got called out. Your name's not in there. All right, so the winner is, thank you, Norm. The winner is, sure.
Pamela Lewis.
Pam Lewis. Congratulations, Pam Lewis. Your 2025 HAR dues will be covered. Good job. All right, your name was in there or wasn't? Yeah.
Free draw.
Norman, hide this quickly. Yeah. All right. There was 100 Pam Lewis that she paid 100 times. All right, so make sure you guys are taking into account all of that, okay? We got a lot of things going on. Let's start 2025 with a bang. And so here we go. All right, so as I preface this, all right, I know the last couple of team meetings that Yana and I have done have been a little philosophical, a little emotional. And as we start 2025, that's kind of where I'm going to start, okay? We're about to get a little deep, so I'm asking y'all for permission. Two things. One, please be interactive. I see a lot of experience in the room. I'd love to hear from you guys, okay? We're about to open this up, and I'd love to have a massive two-way conversation. Second, okay, and I also promise that we'll start making it a little more fun moving forward, okay? But here, we're going to get a little vulnerable. Are we okay to get a little vulnerable? This is a safe space, right? Okay, awesome. So as you guys saw in the email, let's talk about 9 New Year reflection questions as we put 2024 to rest, and we're starting 2025 with some pretty big goals. How many of you have some pretty big goals for 2025? All right. Is the road going to be smooth, or we maybe see some bumps on the way? Yeah. Is there anything there that's going to hold us back from hitting our goals? Can there be? Right? Yeah. Right? Just because there's less opportunity out there doesn't mean there has to be less opportunity for you, right? So saying that, let's get into 9 New Year's reflection questions. So first one, looking back at 2024, what did I accomplish? What'd you accomplish? Okay. Okay, you did a lot more than that, right? You did a lot more than that. So what are you proud of? What'd you do? What do you feel fulfilled in? Okay. And you have 2 listings. There we go. Good job. Love it. All right, who else? What did you accomplish? Come on, get deep. Be proud of yourselves. It wasn't easy, was it? No, it wasn't. So what did you accomplish?
New business avenues.
Okay, new relationships, new income streams. Can you tell me a little more?
One door opens several doors. That's my belief. So
Explain that to me.
we got into a construction project. With that, there were several doors that opened because once you know the journey of a project, you realize that there are several avenues in real estate world that you can work on. So that brought us at least like multiple fold, I mean like at least 6 to 7 different business opportunities that you can create. So that gave us more partners to work with, more avenues to make money for everyone who is involved into that.
Love it. So the key was building relationships.
The key is to try new.
Okay, get out of your comfort zone, try new. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. I like that. Thank you, Vamshi. Who else? What did you accomplish? Yes, Brandon, go ahead.
Able to have a bunch of vacations because I've never actually taken a vacation in my life. So I have 3 great vacations, all with my sister and my family, and we were able to fund those trips together. So it was actually really great.
And how did you accomplish that? Okay.
On the board, like if I knew I had a trip that I wanted to take coming up, I would put it on the board and I would figure out a way how to make money to go on these trips. Because I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it, but I know it's coming up and I'm gonna figure it out. So this year I flew more than I ever did by just focusing on what I wanted to do, which was really travel.
Okay.
Which was cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you put it on, you set the goal, you put it on paper, you designed it, and then you executed an action plan? Apparently, yes. Yes, dear.
I got licensed.
Yeah. Took the,
End of the year.
yeah, 2 days to the end of the year, and here you are, right? Yes. Soak it all in. All right. Soak it all in and then apply it. Applying is the key. All right. Anybody else? All right. Akil. Oh. How many remember Akil when you could barely hear him and he was just sitting there and then not saying anything, and now he's asking for mics? Right? I love it. Here you go, Akil.
Okay, in 2024, I went from 2023, my GCI was 150,000, and from 150,000, I went to 600,000 in 2024.
Yeah.
And other than that, I also wanted to be a police officer, so I started going to the police academy. I am halfway through. I'm doing it part-time in the evening, so I will be passing out in June this year.
That's awesome. Love it. That's a huge accomplishment, man. Also, yeah, and also lunch is on Akil. Yeah, highest paid cop ever. I love that. Did you have one? Were you?
I paid dummy taxes last year, which is a good thing.
Okay.
Like learning through tough transactions and hard transactions. So that was good. Just like last year was the first full year in real estate on my own. Did really well, but I just felt like more than anything else, when things got tough and calling Chad and Andy and just having to deal with some things, and like I feel like I learned, and like that was probably more beneficial to me than just making the income on it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah, go ahead.
I managed to accomplish to figure out what didn't work. So a lot of different marketing methods and a lot of different avenues of lead generation that don't work for me. So I figured a lot of that out last year.
Yeah, right. It's about perspective. I love what both of y'all said, right? Because it's about perspective. It's not about, oh, that didn't work. It's about, now you know what doesn't work, right? It's all about perspective. Now you know what not to do. How are you not going to know that unless you actually go through the actions, right? Okay, Sharon.
Look at what you've been doing all this time in your career, like with me or anyone else, and now you're having to, last year made you see that, oh, now I got to add something more to my business that I didn't think I was going to have to. So it just opened up a lot of eyes for me. It's like, oh, well, I've been living off my database, and now I need an outside sources to be able to live off of as well.
Yeah.
Because it didn't work just with the database. Because what I really notice is that texts and people are still stuck in certain ways. So you have to have Texas conversations, but if you bring in people from other parts of the state, you have a different conversation with them.
Yeah.
And which brings another enlightenment to your business. So it just, I think that everyone needs to just dig outward too, as well as just dealing inward.
Yeah, I like that expansion a little bit. Yeah, I love that. Love it. Thank you, guys. All right. Okay, let's keep going. What challenges did you face? Okay. Stupidity. Yeah, let's keep the contract part out of it. All right. Oh,
I was like,
oh, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. What challenges did you face? All right, here we go, Lee.
So I just started, well, I got my real estate license in June, but I feel like this whole year was a challenge for me. I quit one job, started another, and helped build a team. And then, like I said, now, even though I've been in real estate for many years, I still find it challenging for myself. Like I used to tell all the other agents when they would come into my office, like the first year is hard. So I'm feeling it, even though
Yeah.
I've been in it for so long. So that's my challenge right now is to just keep going like I used to tell everybody else.
Right. Yeah. Love it. Domino effect. Love the vulnerability. Thank you. Okay. Challenges. What challenges did you face? Okay, here we go. Esther, coming to you in just a second. Go ahead.
I would say I was my own biggest challenge because for me, I blocked a lot of blessings because I didn't believe that I was worthy of a lot of things that were coming my way. So I actually was my biggest challenge that I had to move out of my own way to then go get the success I was looking for.
Yeah.
And I ended up doubling my business.
There you go. Right? Breaking through barriers, right? All right, Esther, what you got?
Yeah, so my biggest challenge was getting to the point where I put in offers for my clients and they don't get accepted. So I think I put in 3 offers that was not accepted. So it's just frustrating.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Right? Okay. Anybody else? What challenge? Somebody that had a major challenge that they faced and they felt like they overcame? Yes. All right. Here we go. This is gonna be good.
I don't know if I think I shared this with everyone, but I came from California
Right?
and put my house on a couple pods and a car on a transport, and off I came. And my challenge was just my mindset of I got to do this to get to this, to get to this, to get to that, to get to KW somewhere. That was my biggest challenge. So it's me. I step in the way of myself. I try not to worry about what everyone thinks or, that type of thing. But I know that I can overcome those challenges, but I am a believer in Jesus. So for me, I have to go to him in prayer first. And then I just face those challenges just like that. Charge the storm.
Yep.
Charge it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Good job. All right. Anybody else? Guys, these aren't going to get easier. All right. These aren't going to get easier. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Okay. What's that? Shannon wants to? Yes, voluntolding.
All right, so the biggest challenge I faced this year was my fiance was diagnosed with cancer. We ultimately, the good thing is she no longer has it.
Right.
We got it taken care of at the end of December.
All right.
But I thought it was going to slow me down in my business. It didn't actually. I think once the diagnosis came, it kind of motivated me a little bit more. Business did pick up a little bit, and we're just gonna keep rolling into 2025 and 2026 and keep moving. But so it's been a blessing, and I've learned a lot as far as cancer diagnosis, and it's very interesting. I'll say the least. But thank y'all.
I love it. Positive energy is a real thing, isn't it? Positive energy is a real thing. Okay, are we doing it? Okay, here we go. All right.
First of all, the good point is that I started at SW last year, so that was the good point. Halfway through the year, unfortunately,
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I'm so sorry. I'm a crier.
You're fine.
My daughter has a little bit of mental health issues right now, so I've been out of the office for a while, but 2025 is here and business is getting better.
Yeah, well,
And I'm doing it by myself, so.
you are. All right. Where did I fail? Where did you fail and what did you learn? Told you not getting easier. Where did you fail? Or what did you learn? We kind of alluded to that a little bit already, right? Right? Okay, love it. All right, what we got?
So like I'm really social, I'm really involved in my community, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It was so frustrating to wake up one day and go outside my front door and 2 houses down, see a for sale sign, and then 6 houses down, see a for sale sign. And so that was more so, and I know these people. And I just was not, speaking up the way I should have. Now, one of them just terminated and now they're listing with me today. So that was great. Yeah. But still, it was really frustrating. So I can't be a closet, even with the people I think that know that I'm doing real estate, like I can't be a closet agent. Like I got to continue to keep being center of, top of mind for people.
Yes, right. Saturation point. Mindset is, mind share is key. Even with their own people, mind share is key. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate the vulnerability, buddy. All right. Where did you fail and what did you learn? Come on. Be brave. Be brave. Come on, online, you've been quite quiet. Okay.
It's funny because I heard from a lot of people, from you, from Sarah, from everybody, stories about you need to follow up and the fortune and the follow-up, whatever thing. And it's true. I
Clearly.
didn't
What?
follow up. I talked to a lead from Facebook in October, and November he bought a land for 550, like whatever, dude, I guess. I'm just kidding. I didn't follow up with him. When I followed up, he was like, oh yeah, I just bought something. I was like, period, not. Like, no. And that was only one person. There was another lady I was talking to, and she ended up not only, she didn't buy, she still wants me to help her buy, which is good, but she listed her home with somebody else. And I was like, yeah, I didn't follow up enough. I should have followed up quicker and be on top of my game, which I learned now that I need to follow up with these people and I need to bug them and I need to not be embarrassed and think that I'm bothering them, because in the end of the day, I was trying to help them, So I need to have that mentality. Thank you.
Love it. Yeah. So was your first reaction that you were mad at them or was your first reaction that you were mad at you? Okay, good. Making sure. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay. I like this one. Who supports me and helps me grow? Who supports you and helps you grow? Oh, okay. Let's blanket that already into one. Okay, we're good. Okay, outside of that. Yeah, outside of that. Thank you, Raj. Right? Who supports me and helps me grow? Okay. Melissa?
Hi guys, Happy New Year. I just spoke with Nimesh yesterday, and so I'm here today, first time. Who supports me? I have 2 daughters, and they go to school, and some days I'll be like, what should mommy do while y'all at school? And they're like, go to the park, exercise, and eat ice cream. So it makes me get up and get busy, like exercise and yeah,
I think the most important part is to go eat the ice cream.
in the cold.
Yeah.
So
That is the kind of stuff for it. It's kind of funny I've heard many stories where it's the kids that hold us the most accountable, right? Did you make your calls today? I love you got they're realtors' kids when they're on there. Hey, did you make your calls today? All right, here we go. It's about to get good. All right, what you got, Sharon?
Well, I have to give credit to Sapana because she's a pain in my ass.
Oh,
okay. Even
everybody's hand goes up. Wait, I got something to say. Yeah.
But she's a good pain in my ass because she does talk to me about things that I don't get from anyone else of support of, like dealing with my numbers like she does, because she's a number freak. And it has opened up some other eyes to me, even after 20 some years in business, some of the stuff that she does talk about.
Yeah.
But she's like on crack with numbers and
Yeah.
and I tell her all the time, I said, you know, you're like on crack. I can't do this. I said, you just blow my mind because, you know, that's her and that's not me. I know my numbers, but not the way that she really knows her numbers. And I mean, it's good sometimes, and then sometimes it can push you backwards, you know, to where you're going, I don't want to do this shit no more,
Yeah.
you know, but oh shit. Why? No, I'm just saying that's, you know, it's just how much you take out of it and what you get out of it. And I've got a lot out of it. I mean, it's gotten to the point some days I don't even want to answer her phone call. Again, I answer it eventually once I sit down and have a glass of wine. Then I go, oh, I can talk to Sapota now. No. Right. I mean, again, like I say, you have to have someone that knows their numbers, and that's a good support for you to know your numbers and keep you going. Because, you know, I'm looking at maybe 4, maybe 5 years left in the business that I want to stay in it. So it's taken me to a different level. So that's a good thing. And that's why I say to everyone that, you know, Kimber and I always supported each other for years. And it's good to have someone that you can find that support with that keeps you going, because you need it in this business. If you think you can do this alone, good luck. Okay, good luck. I mean, unless you got a good tap with Jesus and he's going to walk on water and walk in every house with you, and you know you got this going on, knock yourself out, but he tells you need help.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that in 2025, if you want to get to that next level, get that support that's going to help you grow. Connect with someone that you feel like that's going to take you to the next level. Okay. Because I mean, if last year was hard for you, hello, we're knocking on 2025. You better do something different.
Or more.
Yeah, or more, because it's a different ride that we need to take, and support goes a long way. And don't get someone that's overqualified for you, because then it pushes you farther back instead of bringing you forward. Okay, so you want someone that is going to be at the same level with you, but again, someone that is above you, that's going stronger at it, making more than you, so that you have something to climb up to, or they have something to climb up to, because otherwise it makes it harder for them and you. Okay,
Yeah.
so I just suggest that, and be bold, go in bold, because bold, you'll find people there that you can connect with as well.
Yeah, that's the premise of the program, right? That's the foundation of the
Yeah.
program, accountability. Love that. Yeah, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. Right? When we talk about moving from E to P, right, from being entrepreneurial to purposeful, that's exactly when we dive deep into it, it's exactly what we said, right? It's not about what you need to do to break through that ceiling, right? It's about who you need to meet that's going to show you how to break through that ceiling, right? So again, this was a big one out of all 9 about being purposeful about it in 2025 is who's gonna help you grow, okay? Who you're gonna meet. All right, so saying that, what relationships are you missing from your life? What relationships do you think you're missing from your life? All right, Chad's like, this is the one meeting I picked to show up to today. Yeah, no, right? Yeah, God. Outside of Sharon's man, what relationship are you missing? What relationship are you missing in your life? Okay, let's reel it back in. Thanks, Sharon. All right, what relationship are you missing to help you move forward? Ooh. Got quiet real fast. All right, Brad.
I don't know if they're missing from my life, but deepening the relationships that are there, that are superficial, are the people that are more knowledgeable than me in certain aspects, in certain areas, and the people that are more successful, right? So exposing myself to that level that I aspire to, is huge. And I think Nikki, she always is in the back of my head, with, I don't want to be the smartest person at the table. And so surrounding yourself with the people that you either aspire to be at or that are more knowledgeable in a certain aspect that you aren't, that you can lean on and trust.
Love it. Good deal.
Thank you, by the way.
Yes, absolutely. Surround yourself, right? You're the sum of the people you surround yourself with. All right, so what relationship are you missing that you need to go seek out in 2025, or you're looking to seek out in 2025?
Before having relationships with your clients, picking up the phone and maybe asking someone to lunch
Okay.
or coffee. I think that those are relationships that I'm missing in my life that I will gain more out of the different things that I want to do. So I think that if I pick up the phone and have more relationships with my client, call them, ask them to come to lunch or go to, or send a card, let's have coffee, what date and time work for you. So those are relationships that I think I need to put back in my life that I used to have, and just doing some of the things, relationships with my clients that I probably put on the back burner, gotten comfortable. Now I need to bring them back.
Love it.
Mhm.
So intentionally being more relational.
More
Yeah,
intentionally.
we're a relationship-based business. I love that. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? All right, Tanya, love it. What relationships do you feel like you're missing in your life right now?
Happy New Year, everybody. I don't know about missing, but I said that this year I'm going to do 40 dates with clients, and I already did one. She called me, and normally I would have a million excuses why I can't meet because we've already closed. But still we always talk, what have you. She's a newer client, and she said, "You want to just come by the house?" And I said, yes. So I went by the house, of course, brought some snacks and goodies and everything. We had such a great time. And she's about to open up her own business. So she wants me to help her find a building. She wants to talk to me about it. She didn't tell me that over the phone, but just being purposeful, all those relationships, because you get invites all the time. It's just, you probably don't say yes. So for myself, I'm doing 40 this year and just see where it goes.
Okay, awesome. I like it. Thank you, Tanya. All right, anybody? Brandon, okay.
Mine is not real estate related.
No, it doesn't need to be. Nothing that there says it has to be real estate related.
Yeah, no, I would say, but for me, I realized that outside of, okay, but it's for the online. Outside of real estate, I actually don't really have any friends that don't relate to transactional stuff. Like I have my family, which is great, and I love them. And I do seek, because there's so many things in this world that I want to go do, but I don't have anybody to go do them with, right? So I'm seeking more relationships that create more value in my life that also I can have these amazing experiences with as well. Does that make sense?
Yes, totally makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, great.
I love it. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Hi, everyone. My name is Diana. I'm a new agent. What I feel like I'm missing, and I didn't realize it until I came here. I'm a first-time real estate agent, and this has been a passion for a long time, and I let it scare me, into not going for it. And so coming here with you guys, I didn't realize how much I missed being around people who have positive energy, and we're all going through things and we get to share those things. And so I'm sitting here and I'm realizing wow, I really miss corporate Diana, right? That would go to work, and I've become this person that's very closed in, and I only want to be around my family. And so it's nice to be here with you guys. You guys feel like family. Y'all clearly really like being around each other, and it makes me want to be around you guys. So I'm excited for this journey with y'all.
Love it. Thank you. But guys, did she just call us corporate? That's not what you heard? Okay. All right, just checking. I love it. All right. Yes, corporate does sound cool sometimes. Okay. When is enough enough?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more. You tell me. No, I would like an answer.
Oh. Um, good enough is like a 4-letter word for me. So,
Like that.
it's never like good enough is never enough. There's always better. So
Okay.
you can always keep moving forward and improving 1% every day.
Okay. And the flip side of that?
Oh, well,
Uh-oh.
when you can't change something, you're done. Like if you can't change it for the better, then get out, I guess,
Yeah,
for me.
I like that. Yeah. Now, yet saying that or thinking that and actually doing it is a lot tougher, is it not? So I think that's the intention of the question, right? Is when is enough enough? And are you going to have the courage to actually take action? Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, what do I fear? What do you fear? Say, being homeless, okay? Failure of rejection or feeling of rejection. I get that. Esther, go ahead.
I fear being shot at. Like when you go door to door knocking, I'm
Okay.
just terrified somebody can, turn aggressive. I'm afraid of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. I get it. That's tangible. All right, what else? What do you really fear? What's holding you back? What are you fearful of? All right, Lee.
So this year, I'm no longer getting a salary. So my fear is of failing or not making enough, but it also drives me. So that's mine.
Mm-hmm. Right? Fear or faith, you choose. Fear or faith, you choose. Yes.
Happy New Year, guys. My name is Tiffany, in case anybody didn't know. I'm kind of new, but not new. I've been here for 2 years, but I just kind of put myself back into my real estate to be able to try to move forward. My biggest fear is, and the question you asked earlier, I didn't want to say anything, but I'll say it now. I quit my job to do this full time. And so my biggest fear I can relate to you is fear of failing. Because, right now I do feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I want to do it. I have a passion for it. This is what I want to do. I wouldn't have quit my job if I didn't want to do it, but my fear is failing.
Mm-hmm. I get it. We all get that, right? Yes, let's go. Challenging.
Just to piggyback off the same of those ladies, fear of failure or not being able to provide for the family. So, again, I came from corporate America as well, truly stepped out on faith with getting laid off and saying, I'm going to do this full time. So
Right.
as Lee said, it's also the driving force because I don't want to fail because I know I have to provide for my family. So
Absolutely. So is this a negotiable goal or is it a non-negotiable goal?
it's non-negotiable.
There we go. That's what we got to channel, right? All right, anybody else? What do you fear? All right.
Hi, this is Murtis. Can you hear me?
Murtis.
Hey, I have a fear of Happy New Year's, everyone, by the way. I have a fear of getting started and stopping mid. I need to break this habit of going full force, meeting my goals, and then being affected by other things that would make me stop. I have a fear of not following through to reach my goal. There are a lot of factors involved. Quite a few of them are very personal, and I want to ignore them. So I'm challenging myself with the help of some of my realtor colleagues to hold myself accountable and do what needs to be done to reach my goal and satisfy Murtis. Thank you.
There we go. You're right. Let's go do it. Awesome. Love it. Thank you, Ms. Burtis.
Okay, mine's actually very similar to hers.
Okay.
But something that drives me is trying to figure out the work daughter situation. And like, not, I feel like last year I really let it like pummel me, and my works, the production went down, and just like, I feel like that's the goal for this year. And I fear that I will let another hurdle get in my way, but I'm not going to, but that's what I fear. We're going to stop those hurdles, and we're going to plow them down. So
I love it. Yeah. Way to go. All right. Number 8. What brings meaning to your life? What brings meaning to your life? Come on, let's run through this.
Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Kendrick Fisher, and what brings meaning to my life at this point is knowing that after a 20-year military career, that I'm finally in a place where I can be there for my family the way I want to be, and I can provide for them. And to step into this world, you asked the question earlier, what's your biggest support system? And that's my wife, who demanded that I take an entire year off. I really didn't do that. I started my own business, got right to it, but it was a situation where I control my hours. I control when I work. I control when I felt like I wanted to do. I love the fact that when I stepped into real estate, she understood there could be some long hours, but also that, hey, I'm not going to put this over my kids if I don't have to, but understand that the demand that's going to be there, we got to make those sacrifices. But again, it's at our disposal at our time most times. So that's what I'm most happy about, and that's what's bringing me the most to me in my life right now.
Love it. Love it. We're with you too, man. Love it. Sounds great. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yes, this is Murtis again. I just like to say, teach Sunday school. And one of the things that brings a lot of meaning to my life is exposing the children to something they've never heard before, and their eyes get so huge and they're so happy with what they've been taught. They can tell their parents. And then the other thing that brings joy or meaning to my life is helping a first-time home buyer who is struggling, who doesn't understand what it means to even go through the process of buying a house. Once we get to the end of that journey, they are so happy, and it just fills my heart with joy because they struggled and they didn't give up. That brings meaning to my life, helping homeowners fulfill their dream of owning a home, especially the ones that are so ignorant to the process, not because they are not smart or make enough money, but just because they don't know. That brings a lot of meaning to my life.
I love it. We can hear it in your voice.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Awesome, Ms. Murtis. All right. Anybody else? What brings meaning to your life?
I think meaningful community.
Okay. Community.
Not
Love
just
it.
like surface level, but just like there's like even relationships here in this office too. And I know I'm probably annoying, like I go walk around because I get like antsy just being in front of a computer screen. I need to go just be social with someone. But just like the conversations that I've had, deep conversations that I've had with people in this office, like Rui's one of them, Alicia, she's not here, but just like people, and we've gotten past like a surface level stuff. And that's like, for me, I feel almost like humbled that like someone would be vulnerable or would allow me to be vulnerable, like in those spaces. And so that brings a lot of meaning to my life. So, and also I'd say Vamshi and Tanya too. They're two people in this office like I respect a lot. And so like, just like hearing you do your 40 days thing, like you pushed me, dude. Like you pushed me so, same with Vamshi. Vamshi has pushed me a lot this year in just the way they carry themselves and the way they do stuff. So just, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. Good job. All right, Akil. Then we'll go finish it up.
So being able to help someone, that's the most important thing for me. I will give you an example of one closing I just had 2 days ago. This guy, he cannot see. He had some kind of illness because of which he lost his sight. And he called me in 2022. He recently shifted from out of country he did not have, you know, a good credit score, and there were challenges getting him approved. And once I used to show him the house, he will take much longer time because he cannot see now and he has to feel, you know. And the first year we tried and we could not close because of his credit score. And second year, some problem came. And finally, I was able to help him to close on his house. And we closed on January 3rd or January 4th, 2025. It took long time, but I'm glad that I was able to help. So most important thing for me is that once the feeling that I can help somebody.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Awesome. All right. So for the grand finale, who am I becoming and who will I be in the end? Oh, God help us all. Right? Right? Who are you becoming and who will you be in the end? Yeah, look, see, I got theme music for that one. Thanks to Sharon, DJ Sharon. Who will you be? Who do you want to be?
Okay, I'll try not to get emotional on this one, but I can't, no promises. Who am I becoming? I am licensed now in California and now Texas. And so becoming a master agent also in Texas is going to be, I'm going to conquer that. And I know it takes time to master anything, but I will do it. So that's who I'm going to be in the end. Just like I was before, I will conquer that. So.
Okay. Love that. Okay. Who do you want to be? Yes, please. It's been like you haven't chimed in yet. I've actually been really shocked.
My sweet friends are handing me the mic. Thanks,
Okay.
y'all.
Okay.
No, I just really feel like this is an awesome question, so I appreciate you asking this as well. I think it's really important, and I share this a lot, that you are living your best life, that you are loving your life, and that you're doing something special for someone else. That's my 2025 mantra. I am very much into wanting to empower other people to live their best life and to kind of pay it forward. And I have to really acknowledge that in my own life too, and not just share that with other people, but live it out. So that's my goal for 2025, is just to share that.
I love that. Right? Does your video match your audio? Right? Does your video match your audio? Anybody else? Anybody else?
Happy New Year's,
Happy
everyone.
New Year, Keisha.
For me, what I'm becoming for 2025, my goal is to become the best version of myself, definitely. And in the end, I was going through all those questions, but I wasn't clear in the answers, right? So I was thinking to myself that I want to experience the best experience this whole year. So next year, when all these questions will come up, I should be able to answer them with clarity and with purpose and the experience to share that anybody else can get benefit from that.
I
So
love it.
yes.
Good job. I like that. Okay, so that's a great segue as she said that. And I hope you like these questions I came up with. That's a total lie. I did not come up with them. So now it's time for you guys to, for those of you that were diligently taking notes, to probably kill me now. Here's all of the questions in one go. Okay? And guys, I understand that. So this was a little different. Normally we ask, okay, did you get value in that? Which I'm sure some of you did, right? And the idea was not to come up with the answers right now because these were reflection questions, right? It was to jog your memory. It's about what you do with these moving forward and how you're going to reflect back on 2024 and what you accomplished and how you're going to channel that energy moving it forward to grow in 2025. All right, be purposeful about it and just know that we're with you on this journey. You're not on your own. All right, we have an exemplary team here. All right, and that's what our goal is to help you. Never doubt that. And we're always here for you. Okay? All right.
So
good.
I'm sorry, will the questions
what you got?
Will the questions be on somewhere for those of us that are on Zoom can get to them?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure the screen's being shared, but otherwise, yeah, I'll post it in the Facebook group. That's not a problem. It actually came from Jay Papazan. Yeah, I'll post it in the Facebook group.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. All right. Well, I hope y'all got a lot out of that. Hey, let's rock it in 2025. Take advantage of everything we have to offer and go wreck shop. Okay? All right. Let's get our partners up here. Oh, whoa, where's Reed, you got the mic, bud? Whoops. All right, here we go. Who's going first? All right.
You. Hey, everyone. Catherine with New American Funding and Denise. Yes, it's us, not Dale. We're starting.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
We're starting the year right, okay? So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about DHI, DR Horton. So I don't know if all of you are aware that we are, in some areas, we're matching their incentive and sometimes even higher than what they're giving. So if you're going to a DHI with one of your clients, please come reach out to us because we do have to give you the sales agent to go to. In some areas, it's as much as $20,000 for closing, towards closing. So before you go, come talk to us. Let's give you the agent to talk to so your clients can get that incentive. So, DR Horton, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. We do. Okay, so it's all through Dan Cantu. He is the link with DHI. That's why we asked for you to come to us so we can actually tell you what agent to go to, because we can still do it and it's probably still gonna, but if you go to DHI first and then come to us, we can't give you that incentive. And they might not be offering you that incentive. So it's better to just clear it with us before you go.
You have to go to the sales office with a certain approval letter.
Yes.
So that's why you have to come to us first.
And then, yes,
One thing I was going to mention is on conventional loans, we might start seeing, the appraisers are supposed to do it, but not all appraisers may do it. The carbon monoxide detectors, that's going to start being required on FHA and conventional now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So if it's not mentioned, if it's not on, if the appraiser doesn't mention it.
Okay. Yeah. It's only if the appraiser mentions it. Yeah. As far as how many, I think there is probably a range, but like how far they go, I forgot. Is it like 300 or I don't know, but I can find that information out and let you know. Yeah.
What did you say, Liska? I didn't hear. Sure.
She thought maybe one in the house.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think there's a distance.
Yeah, I think there's a
I was-
footage requirement.
Yeah.
I think.
But okay, that's it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Howdy, y'all. How are we doing? Tunner Mortgage, very happy to be here. I work at Home USA. We are the other lending partner here. And I just want to speak on a few topics today. Two things. I want to talk about credit issues and I want to talk about open houses. So if you guys are working with borrowers that have credit issues, that's not y'all's job. We can get them in contact with the people that we work with to fix that credit and ultimately get them into their home. So if that's a conversation that needs to be had, please come to me, text me, call me. We can help them out. Also, another thing I want to talk about is open houses. And this is something I've been doing and I want to do more of it. So if you guys want to have a lending partner in an open house that you guys are doing, please text me or call me. I'd love to come out there and help you guys and get people pre-qualified on the spot, run them through numbers, show them what a monthly payment would look like, and really just facilitate that decision quicker for you guys because you guys want to get the answers quick. So those are the two things I want to talk about, credit issues and open houses. So if you guys are interested in any of those, please just text me or call me. And we're also just right down the hall. So looking forward to having a conversation. And man, let's make 2025 great. Let's grow our businesses and let's have a good time doing it. All right.
Love it.
Appreciate it,
Thank
guys.
you, buddy. Go for it, Eduardo.
Hello, everybody. It's Eduardo with Reliant. And really quick, I just wanted to thank everyone who supported me in 2024. 2024 was my first year working with Reliant. And this year, January, I make a full year working here. So now I've, the first half of the year was pretty tough for me, learning the whole process, learning a lot about the electricity market, utilities. But now I just feel so much more knowledgeable and experienced, and feel really confident with being able to support your clients. And I want to thank you for allowing me to help your clients out. I know your clients are very valuable and very important to you guys, so I want to make sure I treat them with the most amount of care and respect and all of that. So thank you, everybody who's allowed me to help your clients out. And I'm here to continue to help them out this year with all their utilities, water, gas, trash, recycle, internet, electricity. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be here all day today and tomorrow. But other than that, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys.
Eduardo. Thank you, bud. All right.
Happy New Year, everybody. My name is James Acosta. I am with Farmers Insurance. We are the Market Center's insurance partner. We brand ourselves as a farmers agency, but we actually write through multiple companies in effort to serve you and your clients. Thank you, Julia. Julia acknowledges that. So yes, we do write through multiple companies. We have 20 of the smartest and kindest people that you would ever want to work with. We partner with all of your sister market centers. We are KW Signature, KW Houston Central, and 4 other KW offices here in the greater Houston area. We are what we call Kellerized. I'm a Bold graduate, read the one thing. I mean, you name it. I've known Sarah D for 14 years. We just hired a new team member to join our commercial insurance team within our agency. We are a full service agency. There's nothing in the insurance industry we do not do. But I had the opportunity to meet with her this morning, and this meeting, you guys, is the perfect representation of the value proposition that I told her that our agency brings to the market. Number one, we are built for the real estate transaction. Every process, every system, everything we do is done with our real estate and our lending partners in mind. Every person, I mean, we're built for the real estate transaction, which is why KW Signature, or yeah, KW Southwest and us partner together. But Nimesh, thank you so much for those Can we give him a round of applause?
No, come on.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, Nimesh. It's coming. I also want to give all of you all a round of applause.
Stop.
Yeah. So this is your round of applause because you were vulnerable. Shannon, I've known you since you've been in real estate, and
she was born vulnerable.
Yeah. And Mandy, I mean, you and I go way back. Y'all, there's a lot of vulnerability shared in here. And the reason I say that this is a great representation of why we do what we do is because you guys are all in this to help others, to generate revenue for yourself and your family, which then allows you to help others. And that's why we do what we do. I tell people all the time, I don't sell insurance, I help people. And this career, after 17 years, has given me that opportunity, not only to help you all, our team, my own family, you name it. So Nimesh posed a question, what relationships are you missing from your life? I would challenge you all. Each one of you have a pen in front of you. It's got our contact information. And like we learn in Bold, a life by design, not by accident. Reach out to me on that. Just send me an email, call me. You can text that number as well. Let's set up a relationship. The gentleman over here mentioned earlier that he doesn't want superficial relationships. Quite frankly, neither do we. And so that's part of our value proposition, but we want to get deeper into business with you guys. And I would like to do that. I wrote many of your first names down, so I have access to the phone roster as the partner. I'm going to do my best to find your last name and reach out to you myself. But we appreciate what you meant to us in 2024. We had an incredible 2024, despite the challenges that the market faced. But because of the relationships that we're in, Nimesh, we were able to overcome that challenge, and we're looking forward to a great 2025. So, Keely, thanks for the lunch. Let's go eat it now, and we look forward to serving y'all.
Thank you, James. Appreciate you, buddy. Well said. Love it, man. Thank you. All right, guys, go make it happen. Our vendor partners are in here if you have any questions, and Keely also is hanging around, so feel free to have a conversation with her online. Go make it happen. We'll see you next week.